check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Feel like John Morant. Need a triple double. Told him check the stats. Yeah, I got a couple. I don't drop the ball. Now I never fumble. I'm the MVP. Now I feel like Russell. Yeah, I need it now. Told him on the lay. I've been moving.
Hello everyone, it's Max from Evike Studios. I hope that you are doing well. If you don't, well, maybe seeing VFC's new toy will brighten your day. So let me introduce you to the M249 in GBB version. We've been waiting for it for a long time because there's probably nothing more frustrating than carrying around a heavy and clunky LMG and having absolutely no immersion at all. So, what do we have here? It's a massive full metal LMG, mostly made from aluminum, which gives it a very authentic look. Die-cut parts include the bolt, the front sight, the receiver cover, the cooking handle and the gas supplier. Machined aluminum parts are the flash hider, the outer barrel, the inner barrel, the gas block and tube, the trigger guard and the rear sight. The lower receiver and the bipod are made from stamped aluminum. The only steel part is the safety button, which is machined too. The only parts made from zinc are the hop-up unit, the mag catch and the trigger. Nylon parts are the pistol grip and the stock for increased strength, and the Ammobox and end guard are made from high-density plastic. I think that the materials used on the different parts are well thought. It's not cheap, it's not premium, it's just cost-effective, and it will allow this GBB LMG to remain really affordable. And it's a good thing, especially during these difficult times. The BBs are stored into this small magazine here, while the Ammobox and the STANAG Magazine that are both included into the box are just gas tanks. The stick magazine has a capacity of 175 BBs, so it's 25 BBs less than the real ammunition box. If it's more realistic than a 2000 BBs Ammobox during milsim games, well, it's of limited use during classic games where 200 BBs mags are commonplace on all assault rifles. You can carry many of these stick magazines for the same space as just one Ammobox. That's great for regular games, but milsim players will have to follow a code of conduct not to break immersion. The reloading operation must be done in that way. First, remove the safety. Pull the cooking handle back. Push on these two pins here to open the top cover. Insert the magazine in that way. Push it and release it. Insert the gas tank of your choice. Close the top cover and push the cooking handle forward. You're good to go. You can put the safety on. If you pull the cooking handle back and put the safety on, you will lock the bolt in rear position and you will have to remove this stock and the trigger group to free it manually. Don't do that. The dummy M27 cartridge link can be put on this pin here, which moves back and forth and gives the illusion that the cartridge are entering the feed cover. And that's a pretty cool feature. Inside, the bolt is made of die-cast aluminum, so we wouldn't recommend using a gas over 130 psi at 20 degrees Celsius. That way, you should have an energy of around 1 joule, so 330 fps of velocity with 0.20 grams BBs. Of course, you can switch to a more powerful gas if you have feeding issues at low temperatures. I expect upgrade kits to be available in the future because in Europe we are used to more powerful gas and heavier BBs than in Asia. The feeling when shooting this airsoft gun is really great. The recoil, despite not being of the strongest type, is just enough for immersion without impacting performance and turning the M249 into a useless pray and spray LMG. It has a 360 by 6.03 mm inner barrel made from aluminum. The grouping is pretty decent and my 0.25 grams BBs seem to fly at 50 meters with ease. The outer barrel has a standard 14mm CCW threading, so you'll be free to put your favorite tracer or fake suppressor on it. Being an under-licensed airsoft gun, there are markings on it. Replica US Armed Forces markings on the right and replica FN Herstal markings on the left. What surprised me the first time I held this beauty. It's very lightweight, only 360 kilograms. It's not more compared to a fully equipped airsoft gun, and it's only 91 centimeters tall. Being a M249, it's just a little bit clumsy, but it's really a game changer compared to standard AG LMGs, and it won't be a burden during extended game days or long walks. Overall, I think it's a great first GBB LMG. If I met some issues with this prototype, I know that VFC already addressed them for the final model, so kudos to these guys. Well, that's it. Many thanks to my friends at Cybergun for lending me this M249. I hope that you enjoyed this review and see you soon, Airsofters!